Now, meal prep in the kitchen doesn't have to be sexy at all. You just want to get it done so you can get your time back and also be a lot more cost effective. Yo, what's good, y'all? Welcome back to a brand new video with your boy, Jeroy. So today, I'm gonna put y'all on to my plant-based meal prep. This is one of my favorite recipes. It's gonna be quick and easy. Now, unfortunately, I know a lot of y'all work very hard for your money, but then we end up go spend the money that we work for on a restaurant that is not gonna sustain us in the long run financially or health-wise. So what do? You buy the food yourself, you make it at home with your own hands exactly how you like it. Like, why go spend money on one meal when I can get 5 meals for the same price? Make that make sense, all right? Make sure you guys watch all the way through because I'm gonna be dropping some tips throughout this video, and also drop a like if this video brings you some value. Let's get it rocking. All right, so first things first, I gotta make sure that when I'm preparing my food in the kitchen, I gotta make sure that the force is with me. I gotta do this the right way. So next we're gonna make sure that we clean up, because when you're preparing food in the kitchen, if you have a blank canvas, it's so much easier to get things done. Not much to clean up, but I'm gonna just put a few dishes away real quick. All right, now that we got a blank canvas, the kitchen is clean. Next thing I'll do is preheat the pan. That way when I'm preparing the food and it's done, I can just throw it right on the skillet and it's ready to go. All right, so next, let me show you guys the ingredients I'll be working with. Wildwood tofu, red cabbage, kale, teriyaki sauce, everyone's favorite hybrid, sweet potatoes, quinoa, and then I have a bunch of spices that I'll be adding in as we go. Next thing I'm gonna do is drain the tofu. I always prefer to get the extra firm Wildwood tofu because it has the best ingredients, and the extra firm, the texture is just a lot better in my humble opinion. So I'm gonna drain the tofu in this stainless steel bowl, and then after that, I'm gonna put the tofu to dry a little bit more in this glass bowl right here with some paper towel, and then that will be the first step. Now, some people chop up their tofu. Personally, typically, I'll just crumble it up so it's like a grounded version of the tofu. Now we'll transfer this to the bowl to be dried a little bit more. Boom, we're about to put the tofu away. We're gonna let that dry. I also forgot to preheat the oven for the sweet potatoes, so I'm gonna bake this and turn this on. I'm gonna bake the sweet potatoes and I'll turn it on to 350, should be good. It makes it a lot easier when you can just clean up as you go. Next, I'm going to get the quinoa started, which you wanna clean off your grains. You wanna clean off your grains, okay? You're gonna notice a lot comes off your grains once you start to strain it. So we're gonna clean it. You wanna use 2 cups of water for every cup of quinoa. And quinoa is one of those things you can get started early because by the time it's done and everything else is done, it's gonna be perfect. For our spices, we have onion powder, garlic, black pepper, pink salt, ginger, and turmeric. Whew! Some behind the scenes transparency. Do you know how hard it is to film and meal prep at the same time? Wow. But tofu's going, we got the quinoa going, we got the oven preheated for the sweet potatoes, which is gonna be really easy. All I'm gonna do is skin them, chop them up, throw a little bit of cinnamon maybe some salt and pepper, keep it real simple, bake them. Corn, we can save at the end because it takes only like 5 to 7 minutes to cook because it is canned corn. And then the vegetables, we wanna keep them as raw as possible. So we're gonna clean the vegetables and then we're gonna cook them just a little bit. So we're gonna save that for last as well. Sweet potatoes are done, oil, seasoned. Now they go in the oven for about 10 minutes. Sensational. Now on to the vegetables. We're about to actually not even chop up. I like to just break up this kale. Just grab the leafy parts and then throw it right in this strainer right over here to be cleaned. If anybody that's subscribed to this channel likes to cook themselves and you have any suggestions when it comes to cleaning vegetables, like what's the best stuff for cleaning vegetables? I know baking soda, you can use lemon, you can use salt. All right, y'all, it's looking good. It's looking good, man. After all of that work, everything is already cooking. So now we're at that point to where we really just need to put all the ingredients into some containers. Now, I need to actually get some glass containers, but this is what I'm rocking with for right now. We have some round plastic containers right here, and then we also have some rectangle ones right here. So I'm gonna grab these. Now for a little bit more flavor on the quinoa, we're gonna add some key lime and a little bit of salt and pepper. Now we'll add the tofu and the vegetables, and I like using a cup because it's so much easier to measure out the amount of food I'll be putting into each container. All right, y'all, as you can see, looking sensational, okay? I made 4 meals because personally, I only like making meal prep up to 5 days max. So I made 4 meals. I just feel like after a while, the meal prep can just get kind of soggy. So 4 days is good for me. And also too, with these sweet potatoes, actually with this whole entire meal, what I'll do is I'll take a little bit of agave and I'll put that on top. And now, as I mentioned, whenever I make food, whether it's a smoothie or some oatmeal, you can take some of these things that you saw that you may like and you could substitute them from others. Now, of course, we got to try it out for the fam, but I just really want you guys to see those colors, like so many different colors. It looks so beautiful. And we're going to add a little bit of that agave I was telling you guys about, just a little bit. You don't need a lot. A little bit goes a long way. And then we're going to mix it together. And I will be eating this with some tortilla chips too. That crunch, oh my gosh, makes it that much better. Gotta get a little bit of everything. Get a sweet potato in there as well. Sensational.